In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use capacity planning in Asana. By the end, you'll know how to open a capacity plan, create one that's easy to manage, add the right people and projects, and allocate time so your team's workload is clear and realistic. First, let's open capacity plans. From your Asana sidebar, head to Insights and select Capacity Plan. This is the centralized view where you'll track who's available and how their time is being used. If you don't see insights, check that you have the right permissions and that capacity planning is included in your plan. Next, create your plan. Click the plus create button and give it a name that makes sense to everyone who will use it. A helpful naming convention includes the team or department and the time frame, like marketing Q2 capacity or product dev spring cycle. Clear names make it easier to find and maintain plans as you scale. Now add your people and projects. Start with people by clicking plus add people. Choose the teammates who will be doing the work, and if you're planning ahead, add placeholders for future hires or contractors. Placeholders are useful when you know you'll have capacity coming but don't have a specific person yet. You can still budget time and spot gaps early. Keep your roster focused on the group you actively manage to reduce noise. Then link the work that will consume that capacity. Click plus add project to connect specific projects or even entire portfolios if you manage a program or a broader initiative. Connecting projects here brings demand into the same view as supply, so you can see the relationship between what needs to get done and who can do it. If you're just starting out, add your highest priority or soonest due projects first so you can make decisions quickly. With people and projects in place, allocate time. For each person, enter the amount of time they should spend on the linked work over your chosen period. Use a consistent unit, hours or percentages, and stay mindful of real-world constraints like working hours, holidays, and meetings. If someone splits time across multiple projects, spread their capacity accordingly and leave a small buffer for unplanned tasks. Adjust allocations as scope changes and watch for signs that someone is being stretched too thin. It's better to rebalance early than to scramble later. That's it. With your plan created, people and projects added, and time allocated, you now have a living picture of team capacity you can revisit and refine as work evolves.